Hello, and welcome to another Contemplative Living, where we talk about concepts to bring contemplative living into our everyday lives. You know, Spirit once said to me that through awareness, we release our hold on the past and accept the peace of this moment and the excitement of the future. Well, that's what we're really going to talk about. What we're going to explore today is, am I now or then? So let's get to it.
Welcome to Contemplative Living, where we view contemplations for the week to have a better understanding of our spiritual paths. This is Contemplative Living with Dave Bennett, contemplations and reflective meditations.
All right, so you'll have to excuse me. I'm a little scruffy this morning. I've started my month of not shaving, and I donate. I do this to donate money to cancer research, because those of you that know me know that I went through quite a serious bout of stage 4 lung and bone cancer. So this is my month of putting the razor down to raise awareness for cancer research. Okay, but today we're here to talk about, am I here? Am I now? Am I living in the past? Am I thinking of the future? Am I worried that past is a screaming locomotive coming out of the dark to run me over? Or is there an alternative? Is there a way to live my life with contemplative practice and bring that into my day-to-day life to be more present? So, present moments come and go, like ripples and waves on the ocean of mindful awareness. So, each moment, it's like watching a stream. You know, if you're out in nature and you're taking a walk and you come upon a stream, and you gaze and you stare into the stream with your sense of silence, then you see what's right in front of you, that moment, and then it's gone. So the stream is constantly flowing, but when you focus on it, you see just a speck of it. Say a leaf lands on the stream. It's there and then it's gone. And that's what our day-to-day lives are very much like. Moments come and they go. They're not always present, but we can be. Now is the meeting of timeless, spacious awareness with the relative world and conventional time. So conventional time is, it's an invention of our mind, basically, that there's this linear time, when in reality we live in this separateness, this illusion of separateness, that we're these individuals, striving in our lives. But there's this timelessness, this spacious timelessness, this expansive state of being that is presence. And it's above the moment-to-moment timeline that we find ourselves in. So, mindfulness meditation teaches us and asks us to notice moment-to-moment changes. So being mindful or practicing mindfulness in our day-to-day, we're being observant. And this is the beginning of our heightened awareness, is using observation and observing awareness, observing our awareness of the situation. And when you reach that point where you're observing and you're noticing the changes as they come and they go, as the moments come and go, you're more present. You're not so much a part of the past. You're not so much worried about the future, but you're being totally present because you're observing your awareness of the moment. Each moment of experience arises and passes. This is what we've been talking about, giving us the wisdom of impermanence. So it's a beautiful, beautiful landscape of watching that stream and watching that leaf fall upon the stream and then float away. It's a perfect illustration of impermanence. Everything changes. Everything must change. And it can be depressing, or we can fall into depression if we're so worried about change. But change is a state of life. It's a way, that's part of why we're here. It's part of being human, is to experience the change that's constant. It's always with us. So you may be concerned about this moment, but given time, remember, that's a linear construct of our mind. Given time, the next moment could be different. And if we put our intention into the next moment, we can add up more and more mindful moments into whatever the universe has in store for us. So observing awareness helps us let go. Observing awareness helps us let go. It helps us break the illusion of our separate self. And that gives us relief from our suffering because we rise above the circumstances. That's how we do it. That's how we get beyond. So focus your observation, and look for your awareness. Where is it? Is it caught up in the passion of this moment? Is it being carried away with this moment? It's when we use our observational skills that we tap into our higher awareness and we rise above those circumstances. And that helps us to let go. It helps us to gain a better sense of discernment. Not so much judgment, but discernment. And that helps us break that illusion. I really can't stress this is so important, such a key thing for us to gain, to be able to rise above the circumstances. Because when we're letting go, we're not so much detaching, we're actually becoming more involved because our awareness is heightened into this expansive state that allows us to be more present, more in the moment, and in the now, which resides outside of the moment to moment. So wake up. We are already in the now. However, we're not always aware of being in the now. So the now exists outside of time. The now exists And you could think of it as presence exists outside of time. So the moment and moments can flow by, and our awareness can rise above those moments and be present and in the now. This is what I'm trying to get to when I'm talking about am I now or then? Because if I'm in the now, I'm outside of time. And I'm not in the past, I'm not in the future, I'm not then. When we shift into awareness of being in the now, our whole state of reality changes for the better. Because there's a clarity and an expansiveness and an opportunity to tap into that universal consciousness that gives us a greater understanding of where we are, who we are, and what path lies before us. That's a way to live. That's a way to nourish your being and be present in your everyday. So, I hope this week that you have an opportunity to practice your observation to a point where you tap into your higher awareness. I hope you find that this week so that you can be totally present and now. I hope you have a blessed week. Namaste.